thank you for stopping by. Hi, Lee. Everybody, if you haven't already, go and check out Colin the Canadian. Appreciate you, buddy. Gino, thank you for keeping chat lit. Glad you're here today. So like I said, we're having a bit of internet issues for some reason. I don't know why. I give them a lot of money. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. We're just going to have to roll with it. And if we get frame drops, that's unfortunate. And I apologize. But this is a very, very special day. Well, I won't go that far because let me play the game before I can judge it. But if you don't already know, I really love the Elder Scrolls. I have them. I just straight up have them already downloaded. We recently were playing through some of the DLC for the original Oblivion. Well, I wouldn't say too recently. It's been about 4 or 5 months since I showed off some of that. But probably the first game I got for the Xbox 360. I got it for one. When I moved to Houston, we went to like IKEA, right? And I got an Xbox 360 from IKEA, and it came with Oblivion. So the very first game I got on my Xbox 360 was Oblivion, and so like it was the first like kind of like next gen at the time game that I had played, and it was like so cool. I used to do like I remember being down in the den where I would play. I had one of those big giant like box TVs, like a 64-inch like box TV, and had the Xbox 360 set up to that, playing Oblivion, right? And like it was so cool because I think it was like summer whenever I got it, so I could just spend like all day playing Oblivion when it came out. And so like when you get going, Oblivion is a little bit different than other RPGs in the fact that like some of the skills that you level up by using them repeatedly. So I remember like I leveled up my unarmed and my blade one day by like I went into this dude's house and I'd like got him into a corner and I just started punching him, right? And like if you punch somebody for long enough, they get fatigued and their stamina drops. And so like once they're out of stamina, if you punch them, they just immediately fall back down to the ground, right? So I got this guy to where he was in like this loop where he's blocked behind a door, and he'd stand up and like I'd punch him and then he'd fall down, and over the course of like a little while of doing that, I'd level up my unarmed. So when I went to sleep, I sat there and like took a rubber band and put a rubber band over the trigger on my Xbox 360 controller. So like by the time I woke up, I had maxed out my unarmed from just like punching the guy repeatedly. Like he'd get up and I'd punch him and be like, "Rah!" And then fall over and then get up and I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" Rah! So yeah, I honestly, some of the DLCs I haven't played that much. There's Knights of the Nine, and then there's the Shivering Isles, which the Shivering Isles revolves around Sheogorath. Knights of the Nine, I really don't remember. Like it was a long time before I could afford to buy DLC. You know, like I was, young then, so young and had no monies. It was enough that I was able to convince my parents to get me a 360, like that was a big deal at the time. So I think that the remake actually has both of them together. Like, I think all of the DLC is just included, but ain't that the truth, brother? Oh man. Yeah, so like I said, I wanted to give like a little like a preamble before we started the game because Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion is by far the one that I've played the most. I have played through Morrowind and I have played through Skyrim. I've not beat the Skyrim storyline. I just like immediately drop around and then run around and do like everything but the main story. Oblivion is the one that I've played the most. We'll be playing through Oblivion pretty much all day today, so we will definitely do that today. Yes, sir, I believe so. So for the first character that we're gonna make, I'm going to be making a Oh, okay. Yeah, I just hey, I'm gonna be honest. I really like sometimes don't even mention that I'm live in my Discord. Like I fucking forget all the time. Today though, as soon as I saw that they were like making it to where you could play it today, I was like, all right, I gotta like let everybody know I'm doing it today. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. The first character we're going to make today is the original character that I made, which is a Dunmer, a dark elf. And I remember getting to the Imperial City, immediately contracting vampirism, and then like just being a vampire pretty much the rest of my playthrough. And you even like actually I don't know if I contracted I think I contracted vampirism, went and did the quest line to cure myself of it, and then when you go through big spoiler, Dark Brotherhood storyline spoiler right now. If you don't, I mean, if you go through the Dark Brotherhood storyline, you have the opportunity at one point to become a vampire as well. And so I actually chose to go full Dark Brotherhood and also be a vampire. It was a terrible playthrough, but that's probably what we're going to be doing today. I honestly don't know. I believe so because I definitely still took damage. It probably like halves your resistance or something. Hey, let's find out. Okay, Oblivion is $49.99 regularly. Actually, I'd like to see it in the store. It's on Game Pass. There's already a 1-star review. Okay. What's I'm very curious. What's the 1-star? 136 gigabytes of what? Not Elder Scrolls 6 makes 4K, make 4K optional so I can download it. An eye for an eye. Vanguard is better. 123 gigs. Where's Russian language? It looks gorgeous. Not my Oblivion. Why can't I play on cloud? 1S compatibility. I thought y'all had a new game coming out. Why? Okay, so there's actually quite a few 1-star reviews already. Great game, just finished everything. 10 out of 10. Bro, it just dropped. I haven't even loaded it up because of my internet issues yet. We are back. Stop right there, criminal scum. Then pay with your blood. Second. No one cares about first. Oh, a great masterpiece. Best RPG. All Hell Todd. Emperor back. Oblivion is back. Pope dies. That's what is that? Why is that related? Okay. Cheese for everyone. Cheese? I gotta crank up my headset so I can hear it. Oh my god, I love it. Love the music. Yeah, so used to, the opening screen was just like a kind of scrolling background of the map. Was there an end user license game? Okay. By accepting this contract, you promise never to stream this game with bad internet. Autosave during loading screen, fast travel, rest, wait. Aim assist? Fuck no. Ah, awesome, good. Camera motion? I don't think there originally was. I don't know for sure. Hey, that's fucking great news. So, it might just clear up since it's internet issue related. It can go either way. It can either be like, it can be good or bad. Man, that's a long time. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Hitting us with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Gino. Motion blur off, yes. Screen space reflections. Happy Oblivion Day! I know, man. I'm so excited. I woke up, I was like watching a little bit of Dragon Ball GT on Crunchyroll, and then I was like, oh yeah, they got that announcement today. Let me turn it on. And like, as soon as I turned it on, the guy on Twitch was like chatting about it, and the very first thing I heard was like, so I'm actually the one that has the pleasure of announcing that Oblivion will be available today. And I was like, what? I just immediately like turned my Xbox on and then started looking through the store, and somebody said downloading it in the chat, and I was like, all right, let's do it. And I was like, fuck, I gotta get ready. I was like, luckily there was a 130 gigabyte download time that gave me enough time to go and ready everything up. But what I really should have done is immediately after fully downloading it, reset my router. Instead, I tried to like start the stream right then, and it just was going real bad. But that is neither here nor there. Well, I mean, it's here and it's right now, but not doing that. Yes.
I was born 87 years ago.
Let's go, boys.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Patrick Stewart, by the way.
Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Man, that means we're gonna have fucking Sean Bean too. I'm getting excited all over again. Now with AI models.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433.
Akatosh.
These are the closing days of the third era, and the final hours
of my life. We'll at least get through the character creation by then. Hopefully. I'm kind of just gonna, like, really fast make my character. I'm not gonna go in depth. It's like... kind of looks like, Adoring Fan, except with Sean Bean hair. Imperial natives of the civilized cosmopolitan province of Cyrodiil have proved to be shrewd diplomats and traders. They are skilled with heavy armor and in the social skills tend to favor the warrior classes. High Elf, also known as Altmer, in their homeland of Somerset Isles. The High Elves are exceptionally gifted in the arcane arts. They also boast resistance to illness. However, they are somewhat vulnerable to fire, frost, and shock. Dark Elf, also known as Dunmer in their homeland of Morrowind. Dark Elves are noted for their skilled and balanced integration of the sword, the bow, and destruction magic. They are resistant to fire and can summon an ancestral ghost for aid. In addition to their quick and perceptive grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest of Bretons can boast a resistance to magical energies. They are particularly skilled at summoning and healing magic. I'm just gonna ignore it, you know? Thank you for letting me know, though. This reptilian race, Argonian, well suited for the treacherous swamps of its homeland, has developed natural immunities to poisons. They can breathe underwater and are good at picking locks. Yeah, I was about to say, pretty much, especially the Dunmer, they look really like Skyrim. Khajiit. Hailing from the province of Elsewhere, they are intelligent, quick, and agile. I can't wait to come across Malik the Liar. They make excellent thieves due to their natural agility and unmatched acrobatic skills. All Khajiit can see in the dark. Nord. Citizens of Skyrim. They are a tall and fair-haired people, which belongs to the Nords, by the way. Strong and hardy. Nords are famous for their resistance to cold. They are highly talented warriors. Orc. This is what we chose as our most recent playthrough. Reiko, my orc. The people of the Rothgarian and Dragontail Mountains. Orcish armor is a prize for their craftsmanship. Orc troops in heavy armor are among the finest in the Empire and are fearsome when using their berserker rage. Redguard, the most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. In addition to their cultural affinities for many weapon and armor styles, they also have a hardy constitution and a natural resistance to disease and poison. Wood Elf. The clansfolk... What does that say? The clanfolk of the Western Valenwood Forest, also known as Bosmer. Wood Elves are nimble and quick, making them good scouts and thieves, and there are no finer archers in all of Tamriel. Their ability to command simple creatures is well known. Okay. Oh, they're letting you choose a different origin, which I don't think that was a thing before. Kind of going with the Pillars of Eternity and I think possibly even Baldur's Gate style. That's cool. You were a true child of Vardenfell. Amongst the volcanic wasteland, you were taught that resilience is the greatest of all Dunmer quality, and to avoid birds in the skies. As a Dunmer on the mainland, you grew amongst all kind of traders. You learned all there was to know about negotiations, and you can make people react the way you need them to. Yeah, okay. Why not? Type 1, Type 2. We're pretty old. That's about right. That looks like me. Actually, you want to make them kind of like a bit younger looking, because as soon as we hit vampirism, oof, it's gonna be bad. My dark elf. Actually, that just kind of made me more orange. I like the more like bluish. We're really not going to be messing with much. Just the eyes, which red eyes are pretty awesome, but I don't know, they got some cool ass eyes. Oh, the Undertaker. Yo, we got some bloodshot eyes from 420. Oh yeah. Green for weed. Okay. I really don't want to mess with too much, because I know that like the simplest thing you do can like fuck up everything. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't think they had facial hair back then. Oh nice. Nice, we can go with a double man bun. There we go. Starting to get to the widow. Usually when I do Breton, I do the headband. I think this might be the one that I went with originally. I can't remember. It looks kind of drastically different. Can make the hair grow. Do it a bit shorter. I'm making my original character. Next time we can make a silly one. I mean, he's already silly, but you know. Nice, you can have a big old beard. A great bushy beard. And a mustache. You know, no beard, just like fucking hella fancy. I don't know, man. I'm older, I'm wiser. I might have to go with the ridiculous mustache now. Definitely going with like blue. Whitish, bluish. Yo, why could... Does that mean I dye my hair? What was the eyebrow color not something I can make between them? Okay. Strengths. Skilled with both the sword and bow. Resistance to fire. Aided by an ancestral ghost. Improved personality. What'd you say? Dunner may cry. Honestly, Yeah, I mean, like, I've always made my character Eamon look like Dante. I definitely originally took, like, the creative liberty of using Dante as my inspirational source. But usually he's usually a bad guy. I'm not gonna, like, in most of the games I try and do like good. Like when I play Guild Wars, my character Eamon is like super good, like always does the right thing. And then like when I play these fucking Bethesda games, I'm like, Dark Brotherhood, evil, kill everyone. All right, let's start. Welcome back, brother. This is it. I can already punch?
Hey there, you, kinsman. I haven't seen another Dunmer in here, and I don't know how long. Where are you from? Vardenfell?
Like the weight.
You got a wife back home? Tell you what, I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks. When I get back to Morrowind, I'll...
Ooh, already I tried to like change my dude, that's awesome. I already have heal minor wounds. Clairvoyance could not find a path. Ancestral Guardian. Let me yes. Let me go ahead and start mapping some of these skills. Oh shit, yeah! Got flare. Okay, and I've got 75% resistance to fire. I think that when you become vampire, you're 100% susceptible to fire, so that would mean that you're you'd be like what, 25% susceptible to fire as a Dunmer vampire. Hell yeah, man, this brings it back. What? Here we go. Vatch. Ooh, Avachi burn. Anvil. Reveal. Cheydinhal. I usually set up a house in Cheydinhal. Coral's not too bad either. And then right here, Imperial City waterfront, there's the like the poor district. The poor district is where I usually will like get that little like house on the outskirts of town. But my first playthrough, I actually ended up like living in the house right next to where fuck, what's his name? The Gray Fox? Is that it? Is it Gray Fox? Yeah, anyways, like the Gray Fox is like right around here, and like I actually, before I even started the Gray Fox quest, I broke into that house and was living in that house. And then the like later out you find out that it's part of like the Thieves Guild stuff, so it's like the house I was laying low in. Oh yeah, that's it. All we need is some vampirism to fuck our face up and we're good to go. This is exactly the character I wanted to create. Man, I'm so excited. Trying to calm down.
Look her up.
There we go.
She must be so lonely. Don't you worry, eh? I'll take care of her long after you're... Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here. Hey,
There we go.
hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
You can't. So you used to be able to, I think, kind of like change the view, but they're making it to where it's one or the other. Man, we're fucking fast.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Okay, that's fucking me up. I'm trying to do my fast map, and I don't know. Okay, you have to hold down L to do
Never
fast
mind.
map.
Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
I won't hesitate to
prisoner,
die
stand
if you
aside.
kill me.
Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
Uriel
Then
Septum,
the
you were
stars
much
were
older.
right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and
What's
I am
going on?
next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape.
No,
route.
you're not
By
next.
chance, the entrance
Surely
to that
you'll survive
escape
this
route
encounter.
leads through your cell.
Yeah, who are
I
you?
am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
You know what's crazy? I put the display as large, like the text, and it's still this tiny.
Perhaps
I'm on
the
gel.
gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Oh, yes,
Please,
there
sire,
will.
we must keep moving.
But not for me.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't
Looks
concern
like this is
you,
your lucky
prisoner.
day. Just stay out of our way. I told you to keep out of our way.
Okay. Yeah, text size. Oh, subtitle text. Okay, there we go. I actually kind of like the dialogue camera transition where it just did that.
You're lucky I like you. Otherwise, you'd be dead already.
This is official business. Do not interfere. You don't want to do that again.
Stay back, prisoner. This is official business. Do not interfere. Don't give me a reason to kill you.
There's trouble ahead. This can only lead to your death. My guardians are sworn to protect me.
Thank you, Colin.
Stand aside, prisoner.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Oh no, is it Mythic Dawn? Oh my god. Holy shit. Finally, they let you get the katana right at the beginning. That's crazy.
Are you all right, sire?
Captain Renault.
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
Snare root?
Quiet and stay out of
Here you must find your own path, but we will cross paths again before the end.
the way. I told you to keep out of our way.
Could they be waiting for us here?
So
Don't
this
know
is a
if it's too late
place
to go
where
back now.
I
Don't
actually
worry,
would
sir.
like,
We will get you out of here.
when I first started playing, or not when I first started playing, but like my second playthrough, you can sit there and like aggro these characters to where they'll like try and fight you, and then you can just hop up here and like cast spells at them, etc., and like level up all of your stuff before you even go into the next room. So I'm actually
They
gonna
won't
do
be the first to underestimate the blades.
I'm actually going to do a hard save here. That way, later I can just come down and like...
I'll take... Don't push me, prisoner. Don't... I'm out of patience with you, prisoner.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Then pay with your blood. Oh shit, rats. Okay, here, I'm gonna reload. That way, we can actually see the beginning here.
I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
I wouldn't want to. Oh! Oh! Yeah, furry rat. Close shut the gate. Behind me. So in this little area, it's essentially like a little tutorial where you can, just like Skyrim, if you played Skyrim, you can go through and there's different weapons you pick up from the different enemies. And it kind of lets you decide what you want to use. Since I'm a Dunmer, I'm probably just going to stick to blades. That's what I've usually done anyways. Do we heal? Are we like naturally healing? Because I've been hit a few times now and health is 65. And the game looks really good. If you have a lockpick, you can try to pick most locks. To move the lockpick from slot to slot, press left stick. Press left stick to move the pick upward into a tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, you will hear a metallic sound. Press A to secure it in place. When all tumblers are secured at the top, the lock will open. Okay, so there was this glitch I am very accustomed to. Whenever you do lock picking, they may have changed it to where you can't do it anymore. But like, you press up and the lockpick goes up. And if it goes up real fast, you gotta hit it like right whenever it touches the top. Otherwise, if it doesn't do it correctly, it can snap and break the lockpick. Yeah, you can't do it anymore. So, used to, you could press up and then press start real fast and it would like pause the game. So I guess you can't even do that. But you could like press that and then once it like hit the top, you could just press spam A real fast. See, I'm like messing up on the very first one now. Damn, I'm gonna have to actually learn how to lockpick. Crazy. Not a fan. Rough leather boots. The iron dagger. Can you... I wonder if they updated it to where you can dual wield. No, they didn't. Okay. Yeah, they made that pretty pointy. That didn't used to be as pointy of a hat. There we go. That looks about right. Here's the cuirass that I'll be using for probably the rest of the game. Wrist irons on. Yeah, dual wielding was something they added in Skyrim. So it makes sense that it's not in the remake. I'm gonna lie, so far so good. Only thing I'm not a fan of is not being able to press pause while I'm lockpicking. Which, I mean, that's like a glitch anyways, or whatever, or an exploit. Ooh, chameleon. So, that was a couple of different, like, shaman stuff, in case you want to, like... play more spell style. They gave me a bow. So if I want to... oh, crouch. B? That's what they changed. Okay, so used to B would bring up the inventory, and pressing down would be one of the ways that you could... yeah, they changed a few things up on the way that you play. Can I remap that? Yeah. Sprint, gallop. Okay. So that's... oops. Sprint, actually... You didn't have a sprint. To the best of my knowledge. Change view. Okay. I'm actually fine with that. I'll just put change view is down. Okay, sorry, that's... I'm gonna... otherwise I'd be doing this, like, wrong the entire rest of the game. Put the bow over here. And then, like, honestly, Ancestor Guardian should not be there. I'm not going to use Ancestor Guardian, like, ever. I never have. Put the katana right there. So that way, I can just... okay, I gotta remember to press left. Left bumper. Screwed around with the menu so long I lost track of the rat. Yeah, you can. You actually can Spellblade. In fact, I usually play with my first character, Spellblade. And like most of these games, oh, you can do... see, they let you do heavy armor as well. With most of these games, the bow is pretty OP, especially if you're like doing sneak. Oh, what is that? I don't mind that the lockpicking system stayed the same. I just mind that I can't press pause and exploit the pause. the pause menu on the lockpicking. Zombie in the sewers. Okay, I used to on one of my playthroughs I sat there and like gathered every skull that you could get, that I could find or whatever, and there was a glitch that was a duplication glitch. So like it was something like you take your bow and you like knock your bow, and then you equip or like grab, like, say, the skull or whatever, and then you drop it at the same time that you shoot an arrow, and it would duplicate whatever item you dropped. So like people would use that to like make to duplicate the there's these sigils that you get from the Oblivion realms that upgrade your attributes, and so you could sit there and duplicate those. Well, I just would duplicate the skulls over and over and over, and when I finally got like my own house, like I went to my bed and then just like dropped like 200 skulls at once, and like the frame rate like can't handle it, so like, and then skulls like explode all over the room. It was really fun. Yeah, it's weird that you can sprint. Oh. Wonder what the like, I'm pretty sure your weapons degrade over time. Yeah, so right now the katana is at 96. So I might want to actually start using something else. I can use either the steel short sword or the dagger. They changed the... Uh-oh. Ah. There we go. Increasing my acrobatics like crazy just by jumping. That's how it's always been, though. Do 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 do. I'm glad our buddy Data was able to stop by. Hey, Dark Dawn Snow. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for playing some games with me all night last night. It's crazy to wake up and then find out that Oblivion was dropping today. Just killing some rats in the sewers, the Imperial prison sewers. You know how it goes. Did I miss? Miss with the fire? There we go. Yeah, so Gino, you can press RB and that casts fireballs. Yeah, spellcrafting now. Don't get your hopes up too high. Yeah, for real. Don't get your hope up too high for right now, because spellcrafting is something that you don't get until way later in the game, and that's like at the you gotta be, I think you have to be part of the Mages Guild. I'm not certain if you have to be for sure, but it's definitely, you start learning it, I think, at the Mages Guild. Here's the kicker. Can I pick up and manipulate bodies still? Yeah. I mean, really, this is what I would play these games for, is to pick up rats and then make them look like they're doing bad things to each other. Yo, thank you, by the way, Snow. It hasn't showed a notification in chat, but it did update your icon. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for the subscription. Every single one helps me be able to continue doing what I'm doing. Yeah, this is... So far, most everything is the same as far as that goes. How's the stream coming through? Did the frame rate issues die down, or are we still getting a few frame drops? All of the ale. Willpower's being drained. Yeah, but I'm drunk. That's gonna take some getting used to. You gotta hold down L instead of just like pressing on the D-pad. In fact, I wonder if that's something I can just change from the controls, because that's honestly been my biggest frustration so far. Open HUD shortcuts, hold. I'm gonna change that to left. I don't care. And honestly, open inventory should be, if I'm gonna do one, it's gonna be up. What was B? Am I not using B now? Okay, nah, fuck it. That's what that's supposed to be. Alright. Alright, this is honestly biggest gripe so far is the fact that I've had to like press different buttons to change stuff. Here, I'll make sprint. Since I'm like never gonna use that, I'll make that LB, and then have the view. Boom. Left stick for view. Left stick for view. B, open inventory. Alright, now it feels more like, and LB actually used to be like cast your daily power. Like right bumper would be for your spells, and then left bumper would be for cast daily power. Which it doesn't look like that is a thing anymore. So yeah, they removed the cast daily power button to make the rest of their user interface stuff work. And to everybody else, like first playing the game, like that's not going to be that big of a deal. That's like, it's actually probably going to be better for them, but since I'm so used to the original Oblivion, it's kind of throwing me off. Everything's pretty much the same. Yeah, can't wait to contract mole rat disease or fucking what is it, like rot something. Shivering Owl's bounty, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. There, that feels so much better. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind having LB set to sprint. That actually works for me. Like the controls were just so different that it was kind of making me a little disoriented. I think this is where there might be a goblin. Oh, come on. I wonder if there's still a glitch with the doors, like when you put a skeleton or like a body in the doors and then close the door. There's no door glitch. I'm gonna be pretty upset, y'all. I need to stop using the katana. Let me fast map the dagger instead of the katana. That way I'm not using the katana. Yeah. It truly is. Like, so you could put a body in a door and then close, like in between the door, and then close the door, and the body would start like shaking violently, and then like would be like lifted up into the air, and then like it was so much fun. They almost certainly like removed that shit because they're trying to like polish this game, but so far, man, everything is like really good so far. It's like the only the complaints that I have are that they like remove the glitches that I'm used to. I don't know. Jeez. Time to eat an entire cheese wheel. Yeah, dude, I think that... So that's something, too. Your health regenerates. Your health just straight up regenerates in this. I was about to eat an entire cheese wheel. I might save it. Nah, I'm gonna eat it. There we go. Goblin ahead has not seen you sneak. Hell no, I'm sprinting. I'm gonna take him and make him eat his rat. Get over here, goblin. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Mmm, tasty rat. Sorry, y'all. It's gonna be an entire day of stupid shit like this. Oh! You know what? I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's totally different engine, probably. I mean, not probably, certainly. But can you make the goblin eat the flaming rat? Eat the flaming rat of Oblivion. There we go. Num num. All right. I'm satisfied. 10 out of 10. Ooh, you can make you can create potions and stuff with the mortar and pestle. If you later on in the game you can get an upgraded mortar and pestle. Ugh. Ugh, actually having a lockpick. Ugh. So it's easy now, but later today I'm going to be cursing and running out of lockpicks. They truly are. Uh-oh. Yeah, Yeah, so far that like weird, they were talking about like changing the block to be more like Dark Souls style or something, and that made me like cry internally. That's not the case at all. From what I've seen so far. Anyways. Do you still get hurt by touching these? Oh, cool. Oh, yes, yes, you do. Alright. Just had to make sure. Jeez. Health regenerates outside combat. You can restore it quickly by drinking potions. Used to, your health did not regenerate outside combat. It's like a nice quality of life update. Makes the game easier. So, with the sword, you hold down left trigger, and then when somebody goes to attack you, you press right trigger and it like parries. You can't do it like outside of combat so far. You used to be able to. It's actually a better dagger than the dagger that I have. Ooh, and I'm running out of inventory space. Probably because I picked up like everything. Let me drop. Well, I drop the rusty iron dagger. Let's use the regular dagger. And I have 2 bows. Not dropping the Mythic Dawn stuff. I probably could drop the Iron Cuirass. So if you hold on to it, you can sell it. Which has always been my biggest problem, is I'll sit there and hold on to too much. Couldn't be me. No, no, kill. No, kill. Kill. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, the physics are pretty similar. I used to say, potion of respite? Respite. Okay. No, you don't actually press right trigger to counter. You just block at the right time. So I see what they're saying, that they changed it. Berserking all the way to Oblivion. That shield didn't help you, did it? No. No, it didn't. Here. Take a nap. There you go, buddy. Look, he's having a nice nap. Release the rats. Can't wait to cook up all this rat meat. Actually, I don't want too much more rat meat. I've got quite a bit already. Uh-oh. Fire. You're free! You're free, my rat brethren! Uh-oh. They're hungry. Yes, attack your goblin master! There we go. The rats helped me with the goblin witch. I refuse to kill them. Nice, repair hammer. Need 100 of those. So in order to repair, you have to have repair hammers. And you upgrade your repair by using the hammers on stuff. It's kind of similar to the way that the weapon repair stuff works in Fallout. Since you played that, I know that you know like how that is in New Vegas. I've always liked just being able to like open the inventory. You got say like your katana or whatever, and you can just like wherever it is, go to the repair hammer. Ah, yeah. No. I almost killed you. I will not kill you, you are my friend. We have to find the Emperor. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Yes, I did. Uh-oh. No, rat friend. Heal! Heal! Followed by my my troop of rats. All right, this is it. We are about to be just completely free in the world of Oblivion. Holy fuck, I'm excited. Let's heal some minor. See, it kind of is making heal minor wounds redundant. So like I would constantly just be like casting this and leveling up my restoration. But I don't really have to do that now, so.
Find a defensible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives. What makes you think? Here they come again! To get the Emperor out of here.
Oh no.
This one's mine.
Oblivion, take you!
Ah.
Let's get this over with.
At 194. Can't take any more.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
You may as well make yourself useful here. Carry this torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards.
What's
Our
the
job
blades?
is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
Who's Uriel Septum?
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
I'm sure you'll succeed in that plan,
No,
Boris.
He is not one of them.
The Emperor may trust you, but I don't. Stay out of our way.
He can help us.
Stellar.
He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer not to have... They cannot
I
understand
prefer
why
not to have
trust
to
you.
shout.
They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I don't know. I don't think about it.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Oh, nice. Okay. Sometimes I'll go with Tower. They have Warrior, Fortify Endurance and Strength. Mage, Fortify Magicka. That one's usually a good one as well because you just straight up have extra magic points. Thief, Agility, and Luck, and Speed. Shadow, you get Invisibility for 60 seconds, can be used once per day. That's one of the daily ones. Apprentice. Okay, you fortify Magicka by 100 points, but you're more susceptible to magic. The Steed, Fortify Speed. Not as useful now that you have a Sprint. Well, I mean, it actually might be even more useful, but definitely not taking it now. The Ritual, I've done that before because Mara's Gift restore 200 points of health per day. That's a good one. Blessed Word forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. Can be used multiple times per day at a cost of 40 magic points per cast. But also the 200 points of health per day isn't really going to matter now that you can just kind of heal outside of combat. Fortify Magicka as the Atronach, but you regenerate... Oh, you cannot regenerate Magicka, but you have the ability to absorb any magic cast at them. Nice. 50% magic absorption. That actually would be pretty good if we were going vampire, which I will. Tower, open locks of average difficulty, can be used once per day. And Tower Warden, greater power, reflects 5% of all incoming damage for 120 seconds, once per day. Oh, okay, maybe I'm not gonna go with Tower then. Lover's Kiss paralyzes a target for 10 seconds and reduces the caster's fatigue by 120 points. That's gonna be a good one. The Lady, increase willpower by 10 points, endurance by 10 points. Lord, shield increases armor rating by 15, resist magic, increases magic resistance by 15%. Might go with Lord then. And Serpent. Deal 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. It also cures poison, dispels 90 points, and damage fatigue. And it's once per day. It's gonna be weird not playing as Ritual or Atronach. I don't want to do Atronach because I like having magic regeneration. So I'm not gonna be like totally committed to doing the same thing I did in my original playthrough. Now that I'm playing it, like, Endurance and Strength is good. Just a straight boon to magic is good. Same with the Thief stuff. This is actually really good. Extra Agility. Agility is huge in this game. Especially if you upgrade your athletics as well. Might go with the Lord. Armor rating and magic resistance. That would make, if we get hit by fire as a vampire, a little bit better. So I think I'm going to go with the Lord.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end,
Spoiler.
will come when it will come.
Yeah, but what about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the Lord shall prove a faithful patron in your quest for glory.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Okay. Hi.
There's no time to talk now, prisoner. We've got to keep moving.
I actually didn't talk to you.
Force the Emperor! The Emperor? Glenroy, over here! Go down easy. Is that the best you can do? Forward the dragon fires!
So they're casting conjure armor is what they're casting.
Protect the Emperor! My blood for the Empire! For the blades and the Emperor!
The blades and the Emperor. Dang, man, you didn't get far at all. They kicked your ass. I guess that fortify. Yo, conjuration is fucking amazing. In fact, I'm pretty sure my first playthrough I was like a minion master. I tried to be. I would just conjure over and over. There's this one point where you're fighting some trolls, and you can just get on a hill. You can get on a hill, and I would just sit like kind of like out of their reach and just conjure over and over, then wait for my mana to restore, and then conjure again to where I leveled up my conjuring. I might go that route again, but since I'm a Dunmer, it would be better if I went like blade and destruction, honestly. We'll see. We'll see. I might end up doing conjuring again. Cause like later you can like conjure a weapon and you can like have the, yeah, like I have a bubble around me from, I think my birth sign buff. So is that just gonna be noticeable the entire game? I don't know if that's There's one that allows you to see like active. Here, there we go, magic. Yeah, resist fire, resist magic, shield. So that's just a natural 15% shield. I didn't know it was gonna create an aura that lasts around me like the entire game.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. looks clear.
He's got some belted brays.
Come on. We're almost through to the
Oops.
sewers.
Yeah.
The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
I'll take the lead, Boris. Surely no one will... Oh no!
It's a dead end.
It's a dead
What's your
end.
call, sir?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the blade!
For the Emperor!
Come with us. Your destiny is bound up with mine, and with the fate of Tamriel itself.
For the blades and the Emperor!
This one's mine.
Take that!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his
Amulet of
mortal
Kings.
servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He
Joffrey?
alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Oh no!
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the calls of
You
the
thought we'd go down easy?
No, the Emperor!
No. Talos, save us. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There's another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Oh, but I'll get there.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
You probably should have used that a second ago
There
to
are
get
rats
the...
and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard. Am I right?
Nope, I'm actually a Spellblade. You must now choose your class. Some major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills and be easier to increase. Thief, Agent, Acrobat, Assassin, Monk, Pilgrim, Bard. Or Mage, Sorcerer, Battle Mage, Healer, Spell Sword, Witch Hunter, and Night Blade. For combat, they have Warrior, Barbarian, Crusader, Knight, Archer, Scout, Rogue. Before I even knew that there were necromancers in the game, I actually made a necromancer class. Let's create a custom class. Major is probably gonna be combat. Favorite attributes. Agility and possibly willpower, or endurance. Could also do luck and then have just it be all around better. Fix the amount of damage you deal with daggers, short swords, and bows. Also maximum fatigue. Yeah, we're gonna go with willpower and probably possibly willpower and agility. Though it is incredibly fun to sit there and do speed and agility. Then you're just like fucking crazy fast. Ooh. Endurance affects health regeneration outside of combat. I think I'm gonna go with willpower and agility. Major skills. I'm gonna max out blade either way. I like having armor, that way you can just fix all your stuff easier. You can do a full hand-to-hand playthrough. We'll do conjuration. I usually would have restoration, but I don't think I'm gonna go restoration this playthrough. Acrobatics. We'll do acrobatics. That way we can just like jump like crazy. Light armor. Probably go with light armor. Speechcraft is another fun one. I actually really like the way that you influence stuff in this one. So we'll go acrobatics, conjuration, armor, blade, athletics, possibly even block. I think that my first playthrough I did heavy armor, but not gonna do that just yet. Alchemy's fun too because you can create potions. And it takes a really long time otherwise to do it. Alteration is good as well because you can do like shield. Same with illusion and mysticism. These are both really good to have. Paralyze. It's gonna be weird not choosing restoration. I may just do restoration just to do it. No, I'll stay away from that. I'll do light armor and maybe even marksman. Security is fun too because you can, open locks. I'd do security. Alchemy. I think I'm gonna go security. Yeah. They said spell sword, or just spell blade. I could do a demon hunter class. Spell blade, but it's just straight combat. All right, let's do it.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
No, please explain
Take
more.
it easy. You'll be fine. I know this is a lot to take in all at once. No one's more surprised than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings.
I'm pretty sure all
Emperor
this is
trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor.
original dialogue too.
The Amulet of Kings must get to Joffrey at Wayne Priory. He'll know what to do with it.
Yeah, man, Oblivion
Joffrey should
kicks
know how to find
ass.
the
I
heir
love
the
this
Emperor
game.
Spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir, so a new emperor can be crowned.
Yeah, I think I originally named my class Necromancer, and then I thought it was crazy because like right after that, I was running around and then like actually ran into Necromancers. What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Oh damn, he's do you take my sword? Oh, he did. He took the katana. All right. That's fucking funny.
You need to get out of here. There's no telling who will come first. The Blades are more assassins.
What about the Amulet
The
of Kings?
sacred symbol of the Empire. Only those of Septim blood can wear it, they say. Good day. You need to get out of here.
But Joffrey?
He's the Grand Master of the Blades. As the eyes and ears of the Emperor, the Blades don't advertise themselves. We of the Imperial Bodyguard are the public face of the Blades, but most of my brothers serve the Emperor quietly, behind the scenes. You'll find Grand Master Joffrey at Wayne Priory, living as a simple monk.
Wayne Priory. What about the Blades?
My order is dedicated to the service of the Septim Emperors. We have failed in our duty to protect him.
I think way later in the game you can meet up with one of the Blades guys and actually become a member of the Blades. Royal
May
Septum.
Talos guide his soul to Aetherius. Rest in peace, my lord.
The Wayne Priory.
A chapter house of the Order of Talos, a monastic order connected to the Blades. It's located on the Black Road just outside of Coral. You too. Leave the Emperor in peace.
This damn rock. There we go. No, you're Il Septum. What are you doing? What are you doing, Emperor? That increased my athletics. Oh, I must close shut the gates of Oblivion. Everyone else is probably like halfway done with the story. But that is just not as important as this is. By the gods, Emperor.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Okay. I check and see what are my skills. I chose armor, athletics, blade, conjuration, and security. Okay. Okay, security was the last one. I guess I didn't choose restoration or destruction. That's fine. I don't think I chose marksmanship either, did I? Armor, athletics, blade, conjuration, acrobatics. It's still gonna be a fucking awesome playthrough. Into the sewers. Or out from the sewers. Uh-oh. Give me that rat meat. So lifelike. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So did they fix it to where you cannot drop the amulet? Yo, they finally fixed it. Okay, so the amulet of kings was always like 1 weight. They finally made it to where it's 0 weight. Yes! Yes, quality of life upgrade. I'm not trying to remove it, I'm trying to wear it. I'm trying to wear the amulet of kings because I am the heir now. Look at me. Look at me. I am the heir. Uh-oh. I'm gonna drop that. I didn't mean to drop that. The amulet of king slips off as you try and fasten it around your neck. Fine. I don't know if I like the... We're just gonna rock the sandals. I'm like so fucking fast now in first person. Take that silver nug. An iron short sword. Can use that. And that way it's not damaging my steel short sword. If you're just like a note, if you are trying to level up your acrobatics, jump everywhere. And I think like after you're fatigued like this, when your stamina's down and you jump, or like say if you drop and take fall damage. Did I choose light armor? I did. So if you like run up and then like drop and then take damage, that actually over time will like level up your light armor as well. Whoa. Okay. A little too much. Oh no, rat. Be free, my friend. We're all friends here. Hi. Hi. He's my friend. He's my friend. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Bye, sewer rat. I'm like Willard up here. The Rat King. I'm like barely pressing forward and my guy's like, Phew. It's because I chose athletics and acrobatics. Nope, I am satisfied with everything I chose. Security isn't going to be great right now, but it'll definitely come in handy later in the game. This is it. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and do a hard save here. I honestly should have done a hard save right before you chose to like edit everything, if I'm being honest. Was there a damn. Yeah, I didn't think about it. Red arrow on your compass shows the direction of Wayne and Priory. You can walk there by following your compass or open your world map unassigned to travel there directly. Ooh. Or you can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. Yeah, hard save right before you go through that. That way you can edit literally everything, like your identity. So like what your character looks like. We could have made like a really dumb looking guy and then immediately like got to there and then changed everything. I mean, the tutorial's not bad though. Nice. The music is the same. Love it. I remember in the original Oblivion, like coming out and looking at the water and being like, holy shit, this is the future of next-gen graphics. Also, not gonna lie, like, being an Argonian really comes in handy with certain stuff. Especially if you're an outlaw, because like the guards have a really hard time like dealing with you if you're there and if they and you are both in the water. So you can just like jump in the water, go down, and then just kind of like hide out